told you about the strength of acid and basicity of acid. Today I am going to teach you a strength of base and acidity of base. The strength of base depends upon the rate of ionization of the base, and greater the rate of ionization of base means furnishing more ions in the solution, the strength of that base will be stronger. And that base which gives hydroxide ion easily in water, that is a strong base, and that gives hydroxide ion with difficulty is weak base. Second point, those bases which are completely ionized, as soon as come in contact of water, are a strong base, and which do not ionize completely are known as weak base. Sodium hydroxide NaOH, potassium hydroxide KOH, rubidium hydroxide OH, and cesium hydroxide CSOH are strong bases. These bases, as come in contact of water, they are fully ionized into their cation and hydroxide. The weak bases are aluminum hydroxide, ferric hydroxide, barium hydroxide, and ammonium hydroxide. They are not completely ionized in the solvent as they come in contact of solvent. But as dilution is increased of solvent, their ionization increase, and such bases are known as weak bases. Means that base which ionize on dilution of solvent and fully ionized when the dilution of solvent is at infinite dilution, and that base is weak base, and the strength of that base is also equal to the strength of a strong base. At infinite dilution of water, all bases are completely ionized and they have equal strength. Means at infinite dilution, no matter the bases are strong or weak, all they have equal strength at infinite dilution of water. Next point, greater the ionization constant of base, greater will be a strength of base. Let BOH is the alkali base, ionized as BN and hydroxide. The formation of BN and hydroxide ion and recombination of BN and hydroxide ion to BOH, when becomes equal at their rates, then the equilibrium constant of such bases are known as ionization constant of that basis. So, ionization constant of base is equal to BN concentration into hydroxide ion concentration by base concentration. When the value of Kb means ionization constant of base increases, the strength of base is also increased. Next point, greater the positive charges on the cation in the metal hydroxide, smaller the strength of the base. See here, sodium hydroxide, sodium cation has only one plus charge. In calcium hydroxide, there are two positive charges in calcium, and in ferric hydroxide, there are three positive charges on Fe. The charges increases from sodium to calcium, calcium to iron. So, as the positive charge increased on the cation, the furnishing of hydroxide ion becomes lower and their strength will be lower. So, the order of strength of base is as sodium hydroxide is a strong base, a strongest base, and calcium hydroxide is a stronger base than ferric hydroxide. Next point, in the metal hydroxide base, greater the size of the cation, greater will be the strength of the bases. As the bases are sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, rubidium hydroxide, and cesium hydroxide. All the cations have same charges, but the size of the cations increases. So, potassium ion is greater size than sodium ion, rubidium ion has greater size than potassium ion, and cesium ion has greater size than rubidium ion. So the order of strength of bases will be accordingly as KOH will be more stronger than sodium hydroxide, rubidium hydroxide will be more stronger than potassium hydroxide, and cesium hydroxide is more stronger than rubidium hydroxide because the size increases from sodium to cesium ion. Now come on acidity of base. As you have read the basicity of acid, in the similar way, the acidity of base is defined. In the acid, the number of hydrogen ion furnished by the acid was known as basicity of acid. In similar way, the number of replaceable hydroxide group in the form of hydrogen ion is known as the acidity of the base. Acidity of the base is equal to the molar mass of the base by equivalent weight of the base. Another way, acidity of base can be defined as the number of monobasic acids used to neutralize one molecule of the base. That number of monobasic acid is known as acidity of base. Listen again. The number of monobasic acid used to neutralize one molecule of sodium hydroxide or calcium hydroxide or aluminum hydroxide. Such number of molecules of monobasic acid are known as their acidity of base. And see here, one molecule of sodium hydroxide is neutralized by one molecule of HCl, monobasic acid. Therefore, the acidity of sodium hydroxide will be 1. In second case, suppose calcium hydroxide, CaOH whole twice plus 2HCl gives CaCl2 plus 2H2O. Here, two molecules of monobasic acid HCl are used to neutralize one molecule of calcium hydroxide. Therefore, the acidity of calcium hydroxide is 2. On the basis of acidity of base, the base is classified into 3 types here as monoacidic base. When only one OH group is furnished as hydroxide ion by the base, that base is known as monoacidic base. Example, NaOH, KOH, and H4OH. These bases have only one OH group in their molecule. Therefore, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, and ammonium hydroxides are monoacidic bases. Next point, diacetic base. That base which gives 2 hydroxide ion in the solution is known as diacetic base. As calcium hydroxide, barium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide. These bases have 2 OH group, and these OH group are furnished as 2 hydroxide ion in the solution. Therefore, these bases are known as diacetic bases. Next is the triacetic base. That base which gives 3 hydroxide ion in the solution is known as triacetic base, as ammonium hydroxide, ferric hydroxide. As you know earlier that these bases gives 3 hydroxide ion in the solution and have 3 OH group in their molecules. Therefore, their acidity are 3.